Welcome to Extreme Rules 2013, the most extreme pay-per-view of the year. What a night we have got for you guys tonight, and as we can see now, the current reigning WWE Champion John Cena making his way into the arena because John Cena is in tonight's main event. It is going to be John Cena right back in a last man standing match for the WWE Championship. All that and more still to come. As you can see, we are kicking off this Extreme Rules pay-per-view. Sheamus versus Mark Henry. Now these two men have been going back and forth over the last 5 or 6 weeks, and it's finally going to come to a head tonight at Extreme Rules. Sheamus the Great White, the former World Champion and former WWE Champion, making his way to the ring. Mark Henry, of course, who's going to be making his way to the ring momentarily, is also a former World Heavyweight Champion. The so-called World's Strongest Man going to be coming out in just a few seconds time. This is going to be a hard-hitting contest. It is not going to be pretty. It is going to be a slobber knocker, as Hall of Famer JR would say. And here he comes, Mark Henry. As I said, the so-called World's Strongest Man, the former World Heavyweight Champion. Going to be looking to add Sheamus to the Hall of Pain here tonight at Extreme Rules. But we will see in just a minute or two when these two big men finally lock up tonight. You can see by the eyes of Mark Henry, this man means business. The crowd strongly against Mark Henry tonight. You can hear the crowd booing the crap out of Mark Henry. Mark Henry, of course, debuting in the World Wrestling Federation as it was known back then in the late 90s. So a long time Mark Henry has been in this company for. Finally becoming the World Champion just a couple of years ago. And as I said, Mark Henry going to be looking to add Sheamus into his famous Hall of Pain tonight. Nevertheless, this match is underway. Sheamus, Mark Henry. This match is going to be an Extreme Rules contest, so expect plenty of weapons involved in. Early on, Sheamus showing some great power against the World's Strongest Man with that big slam. But Mark Henry straight back into that big clubbing clothesline. Punch after punch, Sheamus now on the ropes. Mark Henry, of course, coming off that big victory over Ryback at WrestleMania over the last several weeks. Mark Henry setting his sights on the Great White, and we are finally here tonight at Extreme Rules. Which one of these big men are going to be ending Extreme Rules as the victor? We will be finding out come the end of this match. Mark Henry now putting those big heavy steel steps in the ring. Sheamus now with that crutch from the crowd, it looks like. Here we go. Oh, going for the trash can shot, not connecting. Sheamus with it now. Oh, big shot to Mark Henry. A double shot and a third shot. 3 and now 4 successive shots to the big man, and a 5th one. Mark Henry down to the mat. Now Sheamus is 300 pounds, or more or less 300 pounds. But as you can see, the size difference between himself and Mark Henry. Mark Henry, of course, around the 400 pound mark. One of the biggest men on the roster. Not to mention the strongest man on the roster. And the so-called strongest man in the whole wide world. Big sidewalk slam. Sheamus fighting back now, pushing Henry away. These two big men locking up. Oh, a big headbutt from Sheamus. But Mark Henry again to his feet. The big man showing some speed tonight. Again, another big headbutt. Sheamus mixing up his normal game tonight. Sheamus is going to have to do all he can possibly do. Every single move in his arsenal, Sheamus is going to have to be using against Mark Henry, because as we have come to know, Mark Henry is going to be hard hitting and he is going to be doing power move after power move. Generally, Mark Henry's matches don't last too long just because of the size and strength of this man. Tend to put his opponents away in quick fashion. We will see whether that's the case tonight though. Going for the cover. One. Only a 1 count. Sheamus kicking out after 1. So this match does continue. Oh, but Sheamus showing some power. Lifted Henry over the top rope and now the big man to the mat. Sheamus quickly following him to the outside. Not going to be good for Henry. Into the barricade, but misses the clothesline. Ducking down under, and the world's strongest man once again back in control. Again throwing Sheamus into that guardrail. Another big headbutt. And again for the second or third time, Sheamus's back just being thrown against that guardrail. That guardrail does have some slight padding on, but that is definitely not going to be doing any favours for the back of the Great White. But he is fighting back in a big twist and power slam on the outside of the ring. Again, the outside of the ring, there is some padding, but that padding is very, very minimal. So every single move on that side of the ring is going to hurt a lot more than it would do if these two men were back inside the square circle. Mark Henry, oh, again with the upper hand, a big atomic drop, a big meat hook clothesline. But somehow, someway, Sheamus does continue to survive, but we can see Mark Henry now with those steel steps. And Sheamus with a cup versus steel steps. There is only going to be one winner. Sheamus being taken down by them steel steps but fighting back. But again, Henry, big knee to the chest of Sheamus, followed up by a big clubbing scoop slam. Do not forget, this match is an Extreme Rules contest. We've already seen a trash can, we have seen steel steps, and now we are seeing a table make its way into the ring. The world's strongest man on that table, setting the table up, but Sheamus, like a predator behind the world's strongest man, finally making his move into the headlock, and another headbutt. I think that's the third headbutt we have seen from Sheamus in this contest. Can he get the powerbomb? Surely not. Oh, doesn't connect. Henry showing some agility that time out of the powerbomb. Irish whip. Oh, again, another tilt-to-well power slam. Sheamus this time. A tilt-to-well power slam of his own. These men exchanging move after move. And we have just seen another reversal, this time into that arm breaker almost. Picking Sheamus back to his feet. Oh, another big power slam. A belly-to-belly power slam that time. Mark Henry all over Sheamus in this one. Sheamus in definite trouble. The former WWE champion just can't quite seem to get going this time. Henry again, another Irish whip, sending the big man, sending the Irishman into that table. Now he's got the bear hug locked in. The 400-pound world's strongest man with that bear hug on Sheamus. Oh, but Sheamus with the heart of a champion. Into that inverted DDT. What a move by the Great White. Both men again back to their feet. Locking up centre of the ring. Oh, on the table. The table has been set alight. I'm not quite sure which man set the table alight. Nevertheless, this is Extreme Rules, the most extreme night of the year in WWE. But Sheamus walking in to a world's strongest slam. This match has got to be over. But Mark Henry showing his intent, not even going for the cover, hitting his finisher, but now bring that trash can back into the ring. Obviously, one world's strongest slam wasn't quite enough. Mark Henry dragging Sheamus over to that trash can. Oh, and he hits it again. Sheamus' head bouncing off that trash can. And surely this is going to be it. After two world's strongest slams, Sheamus cannot kick out. And Mark Henry with a big win over the former WWE champion. So Mark Henry tonight at Extreme Rules, adding Sheamus to the growing Hall of Pain and Mark Henry's reign of dominance here in World Wrestling Entertainment continues for another pay-per-view victory. We're going to go backstage now and we can see Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, these two youngsters, these two WWE rookies and members of the Shield are going to be up next. They're going to be challenging Team Hell No, Daniel Bryan and Kane. Of course, Team Hell No being WWE Tag Team Champions now for 9+ months, I believe. But this is arguably going to be Team Hell No's biggest challenge to date. The Shield, as we have come to know, the collective unit here in the WWE over the last 6 months or so, have been dominant over the WWE roster, victory after victory. So this match tonight is going to be a classic tag team battle. Not forgetting this match is going to be in Tornado rules. As Kane hits his legendary pyro. But as I was saying, this match is going to be a Tornado tag team match. So if you aren't aware about what that means, basically it is a 2-on-2 tag team match with no tags. So all 4 men are going to be legal at the same time, which is going to make the action fast and frantic. And hopefully this is going to show how good the WWE tag team division can really be. We can see Daniel Bryan now, the other half of the tag team champions, about to make his way into the ring. The crowd loving Daniel Bryan tonight. Daniel Bryan, a huge fan favourite. But speaking of crowd favourites, that is exactly what the Shield are not. The Shield, arguably the most hated group in current World Wrestling Entertainment. And here they come. You can see Roman Reigns on the right, Seth Rollins on the left, collectively known as the Shield. Of course, the third member of that group, Dean Ambrose, is going to be in action later on tonight. It's going to be Dean Ambrose versus Kofi Kingston for the United States Championship. I actually believe that match is going to be coming up very shortly after this match. But this tag team title contest is going to be underway momentarily. Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins versus Team Hell No, Kane and Daniel Bryan, with the WWE Tag Team Championships on the line. You can see now the official graphic. Here we go. Remember, Tornado Tag Team rules, all 4 men legal in the ring at the same time. There is no tags in this one. Roman Reigns taking down Bryan with a vicious clothesline. As I said previously, Team Hell No have been the tag team champions now for 8-9 months plus. So a very dominant reign as far as tag team champions go. Definitely one of the longest tag team title reigns in recent memory here in WWE. The Shield are going to be looking to end that long title reign here tonight at Extreme Rules. And the Shield are going to be looking to become the WWE Tag Team Champions. But that's not going to be an easy task, as we saw Kane nearly take the head of Seth Rollins off his shoulders that time with that huge clothesline. But Kane snapmaring Rollins over, as Roman Reigns on the other side of the screen continues to work on Daniel Bryan, picks him up. Oh, into a twisting powerbomb. What a move by Roman Reigns, but not going for the cover. Instead, opting to pick Daniel Bryan back up to his feet more or less straight away. And now Bryan finding himself on the other side of the ring. Kane in a 2-on-1 handicap situation in the ring. And the Shield, enough time to get some double team action in the Big Red Machine. Feeling the effects of the Shield. Now for the first time, the 2 biggest men in this contest, Roman Reigns and Kane, locking up. And Roman Reigns sent into the turnbuckle by the Big Red Machine. Kane, a former world champion and a former World Wrestling Federation champion, Kane originally becoming World Wrestling Federation champion back in 1998 before eventually becoming the World Heavyweight champion just a few years ago when he cashed in the Money in the Bank briefcase at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view, cashing in on Rey Mysterio. So Kane has been in this company for a number of years now, since 1998 I believe. So Kane, one of, if not the longest serving members of the active roster here in WWE. That not including his brother, of course, The Undertaker, who debuted in 1990. But as I said, active members of the roster, which Undertaker currently is not. So Kane, a legend as far as WWE goes. Year after year, this guy's just adding championship after championship. Obviously, currently the tag team champions, and Kane is going to be looking to extend this WWE Tag Team Championship reign a little bit longer yet with his partner Daniel Bryan, who in his own right is a former World Heavyweight Champion, not to mention a former multiple-time Ring of Honor Champion for any independent fans out there. Crossface, but Roman Reigns, too much power, quickly out of that maneuver. But Daniel Bryan again fighting back, that big flare on neck breaker, taking the big man down again. Back to the arm. But on the other side of the ring, you can see Kane with a big leg drop onto Seth Rollins, former NXT World Champion. Seth Rollins, actually the NXT Champion when he debuted originally in the WWE on the main roster, but has since lost that championship to Big E, who we now know on the main roster as well. Big E normally in the corner with Dolph Ziggler. I'm sure you guys are already aware, but Dolph Ziggler is the current world champion, was scheduled to defend that world championship tonight, but due to injury and for medical reasons, Dolph Ziggler has been pulled from the pay-per-view. So that advertised triple threat match between Dolph Ziggler, Alberto Del Rio and Jack Swagger, originally a triple threat world championship match, is now going to be a one-on-one match between Jack Swagger and Alberto Del Rio, with the winner of that match facing Dolph Ziggler sometime in the very, very near future. But this tag team contest does continue. Daniel Bryan now with the kip up. Daniel Bryan with a head of state, momentum clearly on his side. Here we go. This is classic Daniel Bryan now, off the ropes. Ducks a clothesline. Oh, vintage Daniel Bryan taking him down. Going for the pin. Oh, a 2 count. Roman Reigns, the biggest member of the Shield, just about kicking out. Rollins going for the cover on the other side of the ring, but Kane, the 7-foot bigger machine, out of that one very, very quickly. And you can see Daniel Bryan kick after kick. Team Hell No in control. A double pin about to go on. But both members of the Shield respectively kicking out. And you can see Seth Rollins now. Oh, what power. Here's his finisher on the Big Red Machine. Roman Reigns. Oh, what power. What power by the big man. That big power slam variation now into the cover. And ladies and gentlemen, we have got brand new WWE Tag Team Champions Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, collectively known as the Shield. The Shield are the new, brand new WWE Tag Team Champions. The Shield becoming champions for the first time here in WWE. And the third member of the Shield, Dean Ambrose, is going to be in action coming up next. And Ambrose is also going to be looking to become a champion here in WWE, because up next it is going to be Dean Ambrose, Kofi Kingston United States Championship on the line. And that match now about to happen. First out, Kofi Kingston in some brand new yellow ring attire tonight. Kofi Kingston becoming United States Champion not too long ago when he defeated the former champion Antonio Cesaro. So Kofi Kingston, another US title reign. Kofi, of course, a multiple-time IC and US champion. As I said, his latest reign coming at the expense of Antonio Cesaro a few short weeks ago now. But arguably, Kofi's biggest challenge today is going to be Dean Ambrose. And that is the opponent Kofi Kingston is about to face. As you can see, the wackiest member of the Shield, Dean Ambrose, making his way to the ring, formerly known as Jon Moxley in the Independents. a multiple-time independent world champion, including a CZW World Championship reign several years ago now. But Dean Ambrose, as he is known here in WWE, a member of the Shield, going to be looking to become a champion here in WWE for the first time. That championship, of course, being the United States Championship, currently held by Kofi Kingston. We just saw only minutes ago Dean Ambrose's Shield teammates Rollins and Roman Reigns become the tag team champions. So Dean Ambrose is going to be looking to add even more gold to the Shield in this contest. A big knee to get things going, punch after punch. Oh, but Kofi, oh, a nice move early on in this contest, but Ambrose too close to the ropes. Big face buster though. Again, back to the arm. Ambrose with some nice technical skill. Oh, these two men going back and forth. Finally, Kofi Kingston with a jawbreaker. A big jumping clothesline. I don't think Ambrose was expecting Kofi Kingston to come out the blocks this quickly. Off the ropes though. Oh, duck style under. Oh, turning Kofi Kingston inside out. What a move by Dean Ambrose. And now a big Irish whip. Kofi out the corner. But Kofi Kingston showing some skill, pushing Ambrose away, and again a big signature clothesline. Again, another reversal by Kofi Kingston, but spoke too soon. Dean Ambrose again. Kofi into the corner. Big shoulder thrust. And this is not good for Kofi. Oh, Kofi. A big knee to the face of Kofi Kingston, the current reigning and defending United States champion. And unlike the majority of the other matches on this match card, this match is a standard one-on-one contest. There is going to be no extreme rules here. This is a standard one-on-one affair, so the disqualifications do count. Not that Kofi Kingston is a particularly hardcore wrestler, so the fact this is a strict one-on-one contest is probably actually going to benefit Kofi Kingston, because do not forget, if this was a no DQ contest, that would not stop Dean Ambrose's Shield partners coming in and interfering on his behalf. So Kofi Kingston, Dean Ambrose, standard one-on-one contest, WWE United States Championship on the line, and Dean Ambrose, oh, what a move, sending Kofi down onto the back of his head. Ambrose going up top, big moonsault to the back of Kingston, into the cover, but only at one count before Dean Ambrose straight back in, nearly taking the head off the shoulders of Kofi. Big clothesline. Both men again back to their feet. What is this by Ambrose? Oh, big reverse suplex. United States champion in grave trouble in this one. Again, a second consecutive throw off the ropes, but Kofi Kingston ducking under. Club to the back, and now a Russian leg sweep coming up by Kofi Kingston, the United States champion, fighting back in this contest. Over he goes into that submission move again, but Dean Ambrose, just like the time before, too close to the ropes. Oh, classic Kofi Kingston. What agility. Kofi Kingston, arguably the most agile member of the WWE roster. If the WWE were to bring back the Cruiserweight division, then Kofi Kingston would be a potentially great member of that division if that was to happen ever again. But nevertheless, Cruiserweight division or not, Kofi Kingston is a multiple-time champion here in WWE. He is obviously the US champion, but he's a multiple-time former US champion, a former multiple-time IC champion, and a former multiple-time tag team champion. That latest tag team title reign coming with his good friend R-Truth, which we saw ended last year, I believe. Kofi going to the well too many times. Dean Ambrose now taking advantage. Kofi on the top rope. This is not going to be good for Kingston. Oh, superplex. Superplex onto Kofi. Kofi to his feet, but eats a big knee from Ambrose, and this one is over. Dean Ambrose, the brand new United States champion. Now all three members of the Shield are champions here in WWE. Remember, like we saw moments ago, Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins, the brand new tag team champions, and now Dean Ambrose, the brand new United States champion. So the Shield's reign of terror and dominance here in World Wrestling Entertainment continues here tonight at Extreme Rules. All three members of the Shield now champions in WWE. But it looks like the fact that champions is not enough. Kofi Kingston, a lifeless Kofi Kingston. Oh, chair shot. Another chair shot. Dean Ambrose and the Shield beating the crap out of Kofi Kingston. Kofi Kingston in the ring, lifeless. But I'm afraid we have got to move on, because up next, Randy Orton, Big Show. These two have been going at it over the last month or two. Remember, in the build-up to WrestleMania, it was actually the Shield again that we saw moments ago. It was the Shield versus Randy Orton and Sheamus and a tag team partner of their choosing. Sheamus and Randy Orton choosing the Big Show to be their partner at WrestleMania. And at WrestleMania, it looked like these three men were getting along. It appeared that Big Show was on the same page as his tag team partners Sheamus and Randy Orton, of course. But coming into that match, Randy Orton tagged himself in on the Big Show without Big Show's consent. That inadvertently costing that team the match, because after the Big Show was tagged out of the ring, Big Show had the opportunity to break up the pinfall, which Big Show did not do. And after the match, Big Show into the ring with WNDs on both his tag team partners. So a big punch to Randy Orton, a big punch to Sheamus. And this Randy Orton Big Show feud has escalated ever since, bringing us here tonight at Extreme Rules. Again, this match is going to be held under Extreme Rules, so this match is going to feature no countouts, no disqualifications. Weapons are going to be encouraged, but not the ideal environment you want to be in, considering the 500-pound monster, the former Extreme Giant, as Big Show used to call himself, back in the WWE version of ECW in 2007. So the Big Show is going to feel more or less at home in this extreme environment. And personally, I would not like to beat Randy Orton in this contest. We will see. The Viper is a former multiple-time world and WWE champion, as is the Big Show. So this Extreme Rules contest is definitely going to be very interesting, as we are only a couple of minutes away. The Big Show, large and in charge, his classic entrance. And ladies and gentlemen, we are about to get underway. Big Show, Randy Orton, Extreme Rules contest. The bell goes. Referee Charles Robinson on this one. Oh, despite the positive start by Randy, Big Show just too powerful, pushing Randy Orton away. Again, a few more punches by Randy Orton to Big Show. The Giant staggering, but again, one more big right hand. Staggering Orton, but Orton back. And now chop block to the big man. Big Show taken down. Orton quickly going to the top rope. Crossbody. Deciding against going for the pinfall. Presumably Randy feels too early in this contest to even go for a pin. But again, this 500-pound man, look at the size of this guy. It is going to take a lot to keep this man down for the 3 count, especially considering this is an Extreme Rules contest. As I said, Big Show, a former ECW champion. But Orton already going for one of his trademark maneuvers, a hanging DDT off the second rope. Abdominal stretch time by Big Show. But nice power by Randy. Hip tossing the big man. Show slowly to his feet. Oh, and more huge power by Randy Orton. A big vertical suplex just about got him over. But Big Show again, straight back to that stretch. This move is going to tear the body of Randy Orton apart. But again, second time, Randy with nice power out of it. Irish whip. Oh, and a big butt bump in the corner. Followed up by a 400-pound bulldog. Remember, just because of the pure size of this man, a simple move such as a bulldog or such as a scoop slam is going to beat double the force of a normal superstar just because of this great girth this Big Show has behind him. Remember, he is 500 pounds, which is absolutely huge. So Randy Orton with a big task, no pun intended, in front of him in this contest. But Randy looking for that chair, but Big Show cutting him off. Oh, Randy with a crutch from the crowd, a big shot to the cranium and a second shot. And 2 shots from that crutch, taking Big Show down. Randy going for a third shot, not to be. Big Show countering it before Randy with another follow up, and now sending the Big Show into the WWE fans. If you're enjoying this WWE Extreme Rules Simulation pay-per-view, then please feel free to leave it a big thumbs up. Hopefully, if you're a fan of my Universe mode, then you will definitely be a big fan of this pay-per-view. You're either going to be seeing this as one long pay-per-view video or as a single video. So if you're watching this as a long video, then please feel free to leave your full predictions down in the comment section below. Let's see if anybody can get 100% correct. But back in the action, Big Show crying out in pain as the Viper now at that table. The table about to come into play. The table now in the ring. But behind Randy Orton is the Big Show with that crutch. 2 shots this time to the back of Orton. And Big Show again, large and in charge. Shot after shot with that crutch. But Randy again is not a former WWE champion for nothing. The Viper fighting back, but maybe in vain because this Big Show is on another level. Oh, and a nice counter by the Big Show. A drop toe hold. Big Show showing he can actually do some technical maneuvers as well. But in saying that, Big Show was just knocked down by Randy. Randy down the ring on that table. Oh, but the Big Show quickly in behind. Another big shot of that crutch, but Randy to his feet. Crutch in hand. Cannot connect. Oh, that crutch going flying as the Viper takes Big Show down that big clothesline. Big backdrop. Randy putting Show to that table again. Irish whip. Oh, scoop slam. A quick scoop slam by Randy Orton. You've got to appreciate the size of this man. So the power Randy Orton must have used to get the big man over that time is incredible. Just as that maneuver was. A suplex through the table. What a move by the former WWE champion, the Viper Randy Orton, in charge of this one, which you definitely would not have expected at the opening bell. But again, the 500-pound monster just fighting back with ease. Despite going through that table only moments ago, the Big Show straight back to his feet and about to deliver a devastating super fall-away slam off that top rope. Going for the headbutt. Oh, RKO! RKO out of nowhere. This one has got to be over. No, the Big Show kicking out at the last possible second. A long 2 count for the Viper. And now the Big Show for the 3rd time in this match. Back into that abdominal stretch. But again, Randy Orton showing some power. Big hip toss. And now followed up by a big Knee to the head of the Big Show. Reverses the Irish whip though. And even more shoulder thrust. And Big Show choking the life out of Randy Orton. Orton, despite delivering that picture perfect RKO moments ago, in trouble again because this Big Show will just not give in. Nice drop kick though. But Randy has got to continue this assault. He cannot waste any time. He has got to find a way to put this big man down for good. We can see the ladder in the ring. Maybe the ladder is the answer to Randy Orton's problems. Oh, but that is definitely not going to help. A huge sidewalk slam. And even worse than that, it is time. Oh, the weapon of mass destruction. The WMD to the jaw of Randy Orton. But Big Show not going for the cover. Instead, going to the announcer's table. Now, this could be a mistake on the Big Show. This could turn out to bite the Big Show in the ass, because after the WMD, Big Show could have easily pinned the Viper for the 1-2-3. But Big Show is just too intent on delivering some extreme pain to Randy Orton. Remember, guys, this feud has become extremely personal in the last several weeks. So I think from the Big Show's point of view, the Big Show would rather maim Randy Orton than simply get the 1-2-3. And that is exactly what we are seeing here tonight at Extreme Rules, because the Big Show, ladder in hand, ladder shot after ladder shot, and another one now, taking the Viper down as he's getting back to his feet. But Randy Orton somehow does. Oh, float around DDT. I think the Big Show's head bouncing off that ladder. Randy Orton chair in hand. Oh, a big shot to the big man. And another one. And another one. Oh, he misses the third one originally, but in the end hits it. A big steel chair shot to the cranium of the Big Show. And the big man is down again. Randy Orton that time not connecting with the clothesline, but sending the 500-pound giant out of the ring. But Big Show coming back in the ring and not alone. Big Show bringing those steel steps with him. But Randy, too quick. Oh, again, another fast-paced scoop slam. What a move by the Viper. A taunt to the crowd. And Randy Orton is arguably one of, if not the most popular wrestler on the SmackDown roster. Randy Orton climbing the ladder in no man's land, but Big Show does not want any part of it. Surely not. Oh, crossbody off the ladder to the outside of the ring. What a move by Randy Orton. And now these two men fighting over the steel steps. Orton with the upper hand. Oh, gets the steps. And a big shot to Big Show. Big Show taken down again. Guys, what a match this one has been. This has definitely been extreme. This really signifies exactly what Extreme Rules means. Despite the punishment both men have endured on this one, both men do continue to fight on. Oh, a big shot to the ribs of Orton. But Randy fighting back with that big signature clothesline, picking the Big Show to his feet. Into the corner he goes, putting the Big Show on the top rope. Now this is not going to be good for either man. The Big Show kicks him away. Oh, a big spear. A spear by the big man off the top rope. This one has got to be over. 1, 2. Oh, again. Randy Orton finds the way to kick out. We just witnessed a 500-pound spear. Oh, but RKO from nowhere. An RKO from nowhere. And ladies and gentlemen, just like that, the RKO out of seemingly nowhere. Randy Orton hitting his finisher maneuver, and just like that, getting the 1-2-3. What a great victory by Randy Orton tonight. This is surely going to be putting Randy Orton up there in the World Heavyweight Championship picture. We will see about that as the weeks go on. As far as tonight goes, at Extreme Rules, Randy Orton has defeated the Big Show in an Extreme Rules contest. Backstage, we can see Paul Heyman, Brock Lesnar, with Triple H listening in. We know the history between these men, which brings us on very nicely to our next match. This match is going to be a steel cage match Triple H versus Brock Lesnar. This match is going to be bloody. This match is going to be brutal. And this match is definitely going to be extreme. Triple H, the King of Kings, the former multiple-time world champion, making his way to the ring. I think Triple H is a 15-time world champion. I could be mistaken. It's definitely around that number. Nevertheless, Triple H very, very close to beating Ric Flair's record, which stands at 16, I believe. But this match is not about titles. This match is personal. Triple H, Brock Lesnar, the third match in the series. Remember, these two beasts originally facing each other at last year's SummerSlam. In that match, Brock Lesnar getting the victory, breaking Triple H's arm in the process. Before that feud continuing the rest of the year, before eventually leading up to last month's WrestleMania pay-per-view, where these two legends met once again. This time though, Triple H defeating Lesnar in a very brutal contest. Remember, Triple H winning that match via the pedigree on the steel steps. That match was one of, if not the best match on the WrestleMania 30 card. So these two men delivered at WrestleMania. Let's hope these two men can deliver here tonight at Extreme Rules. We saw Heyman and Lesnar talking any moments ago, maybe with some kind of game plan to defeat the game again. But we will see as this match goes on, because making his way to the ring now, former WWE Champion Brock Lesnar. Remember, Brock Lesnar originally becoming WWE Champion, defeating The Rock at SummerSlam 2002. Shortly before that, Brock Lesnar becoming King of the Ring of that year. But as I said before, this match is not about titles. This match is just about pride and personal issues. Triple H, Brock Lesnar in a 15-foot high steel cage contest. There is no referee in this one, because this match is not about submissions. This match is not about pinfalls. The only way to win this match is to simply escape this 15-foot high steel cage. Back and forth they go. Brock Lesnar the upper hand, big clubbing blow. Oh, Irish whip, sending Triple H into the still. Not a great start for Triple H, because for the second time, Irish whip. Oh, this time Brock Lesnar nearly taking the head of Triple H off before taking him down again with that big double axe handle. Brock Lesnar now going to the top rope. We do not see this too often. Oh, misses the double axe handle, allowing Triple H to get some offense in. Punch after punch. I think that's 4 or 5 punches we just saw by the game. Oh, what power! Big suplex by the King of Kings. Triple H sporting those white boots tonight. We have not seen Triple H wear the white boots since 2004, I believe. So Triple H bringing out some more boots tonight, because this match is going to be special. This match is definitely going to be extreme. And hopefully this match is going to end a very brutal and personal rivalry that's developed between the pair. Lesnar Triple H, as I said, former world champions. In Brock Lesnar's case, he is a former UFC world champion. And despite Triple H slowly winding down his in-ring WWE career, he has still got time to face Lesnar one more time again tonight. As I said, this is the third match in this series between Lesnar and Triple H. Currently the matches at one apiece. Brock Lesnar defeating Triple H at SummerSlam of last year, and Triple H defeating Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 30 just a month or two ago. So hopefully this match is going to decide it and end this feud once and for all. And as it stands, Triple H again in control of Lesnar. We just saw a Nature Boy type chop. And now Lesnar about to be sent into the ring post. Oh, but Triple H nearly got counter, but back in control he goes. But Lesnar again, the obvious power advantage, powering out Triple H. But Triple H, no small man himself, the King of Kings, a very muscular man, a very strong man, one of the biggest guys on this roster in his heyday. And despite Triple H's advancing years, Triple H is still the game, still the ass kicker. And as we saw at WrestleMania, Triple H can still get the job done. So going to be interested to see as this match continues. But currently, Brock Lesnar, again sending Triple H into a still. We've already seen that 3 or 4 times in this match. And again, one more maybe. And again, Triple H being thrown off the still time after time. Lesnar going for the wake-up taunt, going to be looking for his F5 possibly. Chooses not to, goes for a series of punches, eventually reversed by Triple H. A big knee by the Game. A big taunt to the crowd, and the Game is going to be looking for a pedigree possibly. Can he connect? Oh yes he can, Triple H to the pedigree. Followed up by a big knee to the forehead. We can already see the blood coming from Brock Lesnar's forehead. But Lesnar reversing that move. Taking Triple H down again. And the once called next big thing. Currently the big thing here in the WWE. Possibly about to destroy their Game for good, because we just saw another huge power slam. And now punch after punch by Lesnar. A suplex, scraping the body of Triple H down the steel cage. What a move by Lesnar. And things are not going to get any better for Triple H, because he's about to get sent into the still again. Triple H catapulted into the still. It's Triple H getting up. Big back suplex. Here we go, the Game. Momentum on his side, Irish whip. Classic Triple H. That running knee lift. And another one. And Lesnar finally falling to the mat. Lesnar a bloody mess in the ring. Triple H calling for Lesnar to get to his feet, but the lifeless Lesnar is not moving. But Triple H, taunt after taunt. Lesnar finally getting up. What is this by Triple H? Whatever he was going for, I've got a feeling he was going to go for an F5 on Lesnar. Did not pay off, and now Lesnar, there we go. Finally connects a bit. A huge, monstrous F5 onto the Game. But Lesnar deciding not to try to escape the cage instead. As we have seen in numerous matches tonight, the pinfall does not seem the most important aspect of the match. The most important thing, as we have seen, including now with Lesnar, is issuing as much pain as possible onto his opponent. We can see now Triple H, just like Lesnar, absolutely pouring with blood. Brock Lesnar, time after time, throwing Triple H into a still, and now a second F5. Brock Lesnar just playing with Triple H. And surely this one is going to be over. We can see Brock Lesnar now climbing the cage. But Triple H showing some life. Brock Lesnar 50 foot high. Almost a German suplex off the top of the cage. Brock Lesnar writhing in pain on the mat. And can Triple H do it? Despite enduring that huge beatdown by Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar falling off that steel cage. Brock not moving, allowing the Game over the top of the cage. And it looks like, despite a huge beating at the hands of Lesnar, Triple H somehow, someway has escaped the cage. Therefore, Triple H defeating Brock Lesnar. What a victory for the Game, Triple H. I think most of us expected Brock Lesnar to win, but the Game has shown, despite his advancing age, the Game is still the ass kicker. Triple H still dominant, and another huge pay-per-view victory for Triple H tonight at Extreme Rules. I'm hearing now we've got Ryback backstage, and here he is, Ryback, getting ready for that upcoming WWE Championship match in tonight's main event. That match still to come, of course, because before we do get to the main event, we have still got one more match. This match being an I Quit match, and it is going to be the #1 contendership for the World Heavyweight Championship in an I Quit contest here at Extreme Rules. Remember, if you guys aren't aware, this match originally was for the World Championship. It was originally Del Rio, Jack Swagger and the World Champion Dolph Ziggler. Triple threat match for the gold, but as we heard in the last 10 days or so, Dolph Ziggler suffered numerous injuries, including a concussion, so Dolph Ziggler is not clear to wrestle tonight. Therefore, this triple threat match, which was originally scheduled to happen at Extreme Rules, is now a #1 contenders match, one-on-one. So the winner of this match between Alberto Del Rio and Jack Swagger is going to be facing Dolph Ziggler for that World Championship very, very soon indeed. We know this feud has developed between Swagger and Alberto Del Rio. Originally that feud taking us into the WrestleMania 30 pay-per-view. Keeping in mind at that time Del Rio was the world champion. Remember, the night following WrestleMania, on the Raw after WrestleMania, Dolph Ziggler finally cashing in that Money in the Bank briefcase after holding that briefcase for roughly 9 months. But Ziggler finally cashing in. Ziggler finally becoming the world champion at the expense of Alberto Del Rio. So Del Rio is going to be doing all he can do to attempt to get his world championship back. But in order to do that, in order to get to Dolph Ziggler, Alberto Del Rio has got to defeat Jack Swagger here tonight. Remember, this match is an I Quit contest, therefore the only way to win is to make your opponent say the words I quit. And we are underway. Swagger on the right, Del Rio on the left. Here we go. Just like we saw at WrestleMania, these two men have great chemistry and are sure to do all they can do to produce another fantastic match for the WWE audience here tonight at Extreme Rules. Early on, Del Rio putting Swagger in the corner, but Swagger, a rejuvenated Swagger since Swagger returning a few short months ago, taking Del Rio down again. We the people, as Jack Swagger would say, in more ways than one. Now both men outside of the ring. Oh, but Del Rio with a head of steam, sending Swagger into the steel steps. Remember, this match is of course no disqualification. Swagger reversing that steel step shot. Just as Del Rio did as well. And now finally getting that steel step shot onto the head of Jack Swagger. Alberto Del Rio now in the ring. Swagger finally getting back to his feet. And just as quickly as he gets in the ring, Swagger retreating back to the outside. So Del Rio chasing him, swinging DDT onto the outside mat. And this is not going to be good for Jack Swagger. Del Rio, oh, a full head of steam, taking Swagger through the barricade. That move alone could possibly end this match early. You can see Jack Swagger, a broken mess now on the mat. Referee with the microphone in hand, but Jack Swagger refusing to say I quit. So great resilience shown by Swagger. Oh, straight back to his feet into that German suplex on the outside. We said it earlier on in the evening, but there is small padding on the outside of the ring, but really there is not too much padding at all. So a move like the German suplex is going to be doing tremendous pain on the outside of the ring. Back in the action, Del Rio with a series of kicks. First enziguri, now the drop kick. Whatever he was going for was reversed by the All-American. into that reverse DDT. Oh, and taking him down again with that sweep. Both these men, former world champions. Del Rio, a former WWE and world champion. Jack Swagger, a former world champion, originally defeating Y2J, I believe, a few years ago in 2009 when Jack Swagger himself cashed in the Money in the Bank briefcase on an episode of SmackDown following WrestleMania, I believe. Both men now back in the ring, but Del Rio not alone. Still chair shot to the cranium of the All-American American. Here we go. Going to go for the cross arm breakup. The cross arm bar locked in. But refusing to tap out. Quickly to his feet again. But another Irish whip. Oh, tornado back breakup. Swagger has not been the same ever since Del Rio drove Swagger through the barricade early on. Swagger has attempted to fight back a couple of times, but not to be. And we just saw Del Rio drive that chair through the heart of Jack Swagger with that elbow drop. But Jack Swagger again refusing to say the words "I quit." Del Rio quickly putting him to his feet. Oh, and again, the cross arm bar locked in. This is going to count if he taps out. Is he going to say the words "I quit"? He's fighting it. Oh, but in the end, Jack Swagger no choice, tapping out and saying the words "I quit." Therefore, Alberto Del Rio is our winner and is the #1 contender to Dolph Ziggler's World Heavyweight Championship. Therefore, very, very soon, whether that be Raw, SmackDown, or on the next pay-per-view, we're going to see Del Rio, Ziggler for the gold. That match coming very, very soon. What a win for Alberto Del Rio. Which brings us round to tonight's main event. We can see the reigning WWE Champion backstage. The match we have all been looking forward to. The most anticipated match of the night. It is going to be a last man standing match. John Cena versus Ryback. And out comes the WWE Champion. The current reigning and defending champion. Remember, John Cena becoming champion once again, defeating The Rock at WrestleMania 30 just 5 or 6 weeks ago now. John Cena put an end to that 2-year feud with himself and The Rock. And now John Cena moving on to fresh opponents. That fresh opponent coming in the form of Ryback, Big Hungry, a former fan favourite here in World Wrestling Entertainment. But Ryback recently losing some of that popularity because Ryback doesn't seem to care about the fans too much currently. Ryback's sole purpose here in the WWE is to become WWE Champion at whatever cost necessary. So John Cena Ryback, last man standing match for the biggest prize in wrestling history, the WWE Championship. Big Hungry now in the ring. We can see the official championship logo, and we are underway. John Cena Ryback, last man standing, WWE Championship on the line. Big Hungry with the lockup from behind and taking John Cena down to the mat early on. Both men back to their feet. Irish whip. Oh, John Cena taking down again with that huge clothesline by Ryback. Ryback going to be doing all he can do to become champion tonight. For this match, Ryback said he has to win. Keep in mind what Ryback has sacrificed to get to this match. He has sacrificed pain and he has sacrificed the popularity and fan favoritism. But in saying that, John Cena, not exactly the most popular guy on the roster himself. Despite John Cena being a quote-unquote good guy, the WWE Universe continues to boo this man. A lot of fans have deemed as the Superman of WWE. Oh, suplex. John Cena showing some power. Again, another chop block taking Cena down. Oh, but Cena fighting back. Big clothesline. Oh, but walking into a drop toe hold by Ryback. Ryback showing a very technical move there. As is John Cena with that drop kick. Taking Ryback down again. And now we're going to be seeing a table come into play over the course of tonight's action. We have seen a couple of tables come into play. But the biggest match of the night, last man standing. We have got a table, we have got a chair. John Cena, that steel chair, big shot to the face of Ryback. Ryback falling down in pain. And now a kendo stick about to come into play, but Ryback having none of it. John Cena dropping that kendo stick, and now Ryback with another chop block. Seemed to be a very popular move by both competitors in this contest. Oh, big elbow. The point of the elbow to the head of Ryback, and now John Cena about to go top rope. Not a very good choice though. Ryback with the punch, and now we're going to be seeing it. Oh, a superplex onto WWE Champion John Cena. And the champion's reign could be in trouble. Remember, John Cena only been champion for roughly a month. That reign could be coming to an end at the hands of Ryback. Though, one thing in John Cena's favour in this contest is that Ryback has a dismal pay-per-view record, not including the record of Ryback and the Jobbers near the start of his WWE career. Ryback is currently winless on pay-per-view, believe it or not. He has lost against CM Punk a couple of times. He has lost against Mark Henry at WrestleMania. He has also lost against The Shield in a couple of tag team matches. So currently, excluding Jobbers, Ryback winless on pay-per-view. But what a way to get his first proper pay-per-view victory by defeating John Cena and becoming the brand new WWE Champion. Like I said, this championship, the biggest prize in all of wrestling today. So Ryback is going to be doing all he can do to win the biggest prize, including that big sidewalk slam. And now beating the crap out of John Cena. The crowd all over John Cena. I think I can hear some Ryback chants. Again, both men locking up. This time John Cena with the upper hand. Ryback on the ropes. Oh, a big chair shot. A huge chair shot. Cena though going top rope. Not finished on Mr. Soul. Oh, a big leg drop. A leg drop onto the throat of Big Hungry. Referee beginning the count, but only getting 2. Remember, the only way to win this match is to keep your opponent down for the 10 count. Ryback missing that move. John Cena, oh, going to go for an FU maybe, if he can connect. Oh, an FU on the outside of the ring. A huge FU or an AA if you're a PG fan. But to me, it's always going to be an FU. Both these men now outside of the ring again, and John Cena putting Ryback on the announcer's table. Ryback in a bad predicament. This is not going to be good for Ryback. John Cena going top rope. Oh, a big elbow drop. A huge elbow drop off that top rope from the ring to the announcer's table. That elbow to the heart of Ryback. And I've never seen Ryback endure so much pain. Ryback is definitely going to struggle to get back to his feet from this one. But after only a 2 count, Ryback with a rush of adrenaline quickly to his feet. John Cena ready for him. These two men again locking up. Ryback big kick to the gut. Headlock. A clean break before Ryback set for the ride again on the apron. John Cena now going up top. Oh, what a move. Both men toppling to the outside of the ring. Both men are hurt. And both men down on the floor as Charles Robinson begins the 10 count on both competitors. John Cena, the first man to his feet. And not allowing Charles Robinson to continue the count. Instead, John Cena deciding to pick Ryback up again. Oh, probably a bad choice though. Ryback hip toss to Cena and now absolutely destroying the WWE Champion. What fight shown by both men. We have seen these men go through numerous big moves so far in this contest, including that big elbow drop from the ring to the announcer's table from John Cena to Ryback. So Ryback showing great determination in this contest. Ryback doing everything he can do to become WWE Champion, but that's not going to be an easy task against John Cena, of course, a multiple-time former WWE and World Heavyweight Champion. In many ways, John Cena, the most popular and unpopular superstar in WWE history, at least in terms of main event status. Whether good or bad, always an interesting reception. As I'm saying that, Ryback sending Cena nearly through the table. Instead, the table did not break. Oh, but what is this in AA? Oh, Cena! A second AA to Ryback. Referee beginning the count. You can see Cena though, obviously doesn't feel it's going to keep Ryback down for the 10 count, getting him to his feet. Here we go, can he connect with it? Oh, a third AA. Still not going through the table. Possibly a Japanese table because Cena has tried 2 or 3 times and that table will not break. Oh, what power shown by Ryback, taking Cena down. Despite taking a couple of AAs, Ryback with the heart of a hungry challenger. No pun intended for Big Hungry, and now Ryback taking Cena back to that table. Oh, going for the FU, not to be Ryback into the inverted DDT. And now Big Hungry signaling for it. Going to be looking for a shell shock finisher maneuver. Can he connect with it? And can he connect with it through that table? We can see on the screen. Oh, he connects. Not through the table, but that move deadly enough. This could definitely put John Cena down for the 10 count. But Ryback, punch after punch before Charles Robinson now begins the count. But Ryback already to the top rope. John Cena counters it. Big shoulder block. These two again going back and forth. It's almost a battle to see who can put who through that table. That single table in the middle of the ring has become a focal point of this contest. These two men doing all they can do to finally drive their opponent through it. It's almost like both these competitors have decided that table is almost going to end the match single-handedly. Oh, and Ryback doing the right thing, taking that table and smacking it into the body and head of John Cena, the WWE Champion, in definite trouble. Referee Charles Robinson at a 5 count, I believe. But John Cena to his feet on a 7. And from nowhere, oh, another AA. I think that's the 4th AA. Ryback receiving another AA, but you can see Ryback already starting to start. Doesn't look like Ryback is going to be staying down for a 10 count. Oh, but if that didn't do it. Oh, that one certainly will. An AA through the table finally. Both these men have been fighting for power over that table. And finally, after numerous attempts, John Cena with that AA to Ryback through that table. Big Hungry not moving. This one could be over. Ryback still not moving. This one could be over. John Cena in the ring, you can see, is obviously confident. Torn into the crowd. And this one is over. Referee Charles Robinson getting to the 10 count. John Cena has defeated Ryback. It took 5 attitude adjustments, including the 5th and final A8 through that table. But John Cena has done it. John Cena has put Ryback down for the 10 count. And John Cena leaving Extreme Rules as he walked in, the WWE Champion. But you've got to say, a great effort by Ryback. The challenger gave all he could give. And Ryback now slowly but surely making his way to his feet. You can see the WWE Champion John Cena now extending the hand to Ryback. Is Ryback going to shake the hand of the champion? Oh, he's not. So Ryback leaving the pay-per-view on top. But John Cena still WWE Champion. Thanks for watching. I will see you all on the next one.